What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Taylor. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Make sure to hit that big red subscribe button down below. That way you guys are always up to date on my latest videos. So today we are going to be talking about soy. This is a very, very controversial food item. I get this question a lot: if I consume soy on a day-to-day basis. The answer is yes, I do. Living a plant-based lifestyle, I definitely consume soy. My body doesn't reject it. I'm not allergic to it. I don't feel any inflammation from it. It digests properly in my body, but for some it may not. So I am going to be talking about a few questions that people have had and people that have asked me, so I'm just here to answer those questions. I will leave timestamps down below in the description box, so if you guys don't want to hear me blabber the whole time, I just recommend going down below and seeing where each timestamp is and kind of where each question is. That way, if you guys just have one question on soy, you can just skip ahead. It's no big deal. That way you guys don't have to sit here and listen to me talk. But if you guys want to listen to the whole video, grab a seat, grab a cup of coffee, grab a drink, relax, and let's get into the video. All right, so first, what is soy? So soy is a type of legume, and soy is actually commonly used in the animal industry. It's just a cheap protein for animals to consume. The animal industry uses the soybeans because it has an extremely high amount of B vitamins and also some dietary minerals as well. So one of the common questions that I get a lot is, does soy have estrogen in it? And that is such a controversial thing right now because people, especially men, think that if they eat soy, they're gonna get all this estrogen in their body. And you might. I mean, soy, food is different in everybody. I mean, everybody digests food in a different way. So if I digest soy in a certain way, doesn't mean that you're gonna digest it in the same way. So I think when people say, oh, well, that person has high estrogen because they had soy, they're gonna think that everybody is gonna get high estrogen, and that's not entirely the case. Every human body is different. We all digest things in a different manner. One of the main reasons behind soy controversies is something called phytoestrogen. This is also known as an isoflavone. So a certain group of researchers back in the 90s had suggested that if you consume enough phytoestrogen, these compounds could help promote the cause of cancer cells, impair female fertility, and mess with thyroid function. So I can definitely understand why most people would be kind of freaked out about soy, because it's like, okay, I don't want to eat soy if I'm going to grow any type of cancer cells, specifically breast cancer, if it's going to mess with my fertility. But keep in mind, that was researched back in the 90s. In today's day and age, researchers have found that soy does not increase breast cancer risk, and they're even saying that even a high consumption of soy each day could actually protect against cancer cell growth. And what is really interesting is they have found that women who currently have breast cancer and who are consuming soy every single day, it is not problematic to the breast cancer cells, and it does not make cancer treatment any less effective than it already is. And they're even saying that soy has been protective against other cancers such as gastrointestinal cancer and prostate cancer. So if we're looking at the moderate soy consumption, we're not sitting here eating soy every day, all day, every single meal. We might be. I mean, if you're obsessed with soy and you just want to eat it all day, that's your preference. But let's just say that we're eating 100 milligrams of soy each day. That's equivalent to like 6 ounces of tempeh, or like 16 cups of soy milk, which that is a lot of soy milk. So consuming that amount of soy, which is a lot of soy, researchers are saying that that is linked to reduced ovarian function. And I've heard this a lot, especially with women who are middle-aged, will say that they get hot flashes, and they'll say that maybe soy is the problem for it. And it definitely could be. I know some women who are middle-aged who say that a decreased consumption of soy in their diet every single day has helped decrease their inflammation. And that definitely could be the case, but for some other women, they're saying that the more consumption of soy that they eat has actually decreased the hot flashes throughout their day. So like I said in the beginning of the video, it just kind of depends on your body and how well your body can digest soy. But I wouldn't say that eating soy is bad for everybody. It's just not possible, especially because there are so much soy in products that we don't think that there is. Just like I said, animals eat soy protein, therefore if you do consume animal-based products, you are also consuming the soy. So we also have to keep that in mind. We eat soy pretty much every day, whether we think we are or we're not. It's just a cheap protein that the food industry buys and just puts it in our food, and there you go, we're consuming soy. So like I said in the beginning of the video, soy has phytoestrogen compounds in it, and some people can digest those phytoestrogen compounds and some people cannot. For people who produce the soy metabolic equal and consume the most amount of soy, found significantly fewer hot flashes compared to those who ate the least amount of soy. After any type of soy product is consumed, the bacteria of the intestinal microflora metabolizes isoflavones to metabolites, which in the end absorbs bioavailability and estrogen compounds. So basically the bacteria is fighting off any extra estrogen that's coming into your body, unnatural, unwelcomed estrogen that's coming into your body, and basically just processing it through, flushing it out. It's not something that gets stored in your body, it's not something that stays in your body. But if you are someone who has bacteria that is unwilling to fight off these certain phytoestrogens, it could be more prone for women to experience hot flashes, to experience inflammation within the gut, and all of those things. So what I would recommend, if you are someone who consumes a lot of soy, just make sure you're asking your doctor, getting tests done, making sure that this is something that your body can handle. Moving on to people who believe that soy can actually help your heart. This is also a very controversial topic, just because some people say that soy cannot be something that can protect against different chronic diseases, and other people can say that it actually does. It's not something that has necessarily been proven, but if you kind of look at the different nutritional values in soy, soy has no cholesterol, soy has no saturated fat in it whatsoever. And the good thing about soy is it actually ups your fiber intake, which helps clear out toxins in your body, kind of keeps you flowing. So what type of soy should we be consuming if we were somebody who eats a lot of soy throughout the day, or if you're somebody who hasn't really tested the waters with soy products and is curious about it? You definitely want to be going with non-GMO soy. Now, I'm not saying that organic soy is completely non-GMO free. Right now in our day and age, there is massive runoffs where basically pesticides and everything are going into other crops, and we're just pretty much buying the non-GMO label and not necessarily receiving it. But better safe to be sorry, I would just recommend getting, if you were to get like the packaged soy or the packaged tofu, just make sure you're getting non-GMO. The soy products that I eat tofu, soy milk. I have like a soy creamer that I get from Trader Joe's. You guys have seen it in my previous videos. I have tempeh. I make like tempeh bacon, just tempeh strips to put on sandwiches. What else? We have mock meat every once in a while. We don't eat it every single day, but if I'm feeling like I want like some chicken strips, I'm gonna eat some. There are a lot of products now where if you are somebody who is having trouble digesting soy, there is a ton of products that are made out of pea protein now. And then there's also just like whole foods, just whole plant-based foods where you can, if you were wanting like a burger but you didn't want to consume a soy burger, then I would just recommend making your own. You can make like black bean burgers. There's just like a whole variety out there for you if you are someone who can't necessarily consume soy, or you choose not to consume that much soy. So another big question that I always get and that people always wonder is if soy is a complete protein. I always get the comment whenever I'm consuming something that has soy in it that is not a complete protein. So I wanted to do a little bit of research about that, because for the longest time I thought that soy was an incomplete protein as well, because I thought it classified as more of a plant product, which it technically does. Complete proteins come from animal products such as eggs, dairy, meat, fish, etc. And then you also have soy products, which are a complete protein. You have quinoa, which is a complete protein. And then incomplete proteins are proteins in plant products such as beans, rice, grains, legumes other than soy, and vegetables. And so our bodies use amino acids to complete the rest of the incomplete protein that's entering our body. So soybeans actually contain all of the amino acids necessary for human nutrition. So if you were to have like a half a cup of tofu, you're actually getting about 10 grams of protein. And if you feel like you need more protein in a serving, then I would recommend going for more firmer tofu. That is going to be a very condensed package of tofu, and it's gonna have a lot more protein in it. So instead of going for, I don't even know what they're called, because we only get firm tofu. So I guess the lesser of the firm tofus, I don't know. But definitely go for more firm tofu if that is something that you are interested in, and if it's something where you think that you need more protein in your diet, I would definitely go for that. So your body consists of 20 different amino acids, but it only has 9 essential amino acids. So your body actually requires you to consume the rest of those amino acids to help complete that chain, and that's where the proteins that we eat come in. And if you have an incomplete protein, such as plant products, it's necessary to consume that meal with another food product that has the complete protein, so your body can make up those essential acids. So to know whether you are getting the proper amount of protein in your diet, whether you are on a plant-based diet or a animal-based diet, you could just go by this rule of thumb. Your body should be consuming a daily minimum amount of 0.8 grams of protein for each kilogram that you weigh. So overall, soy is definitely well tolerated in the body. Like I said, some people may not be able to tolerate it as much as other people can. I would just make sure to consult your doctor before consuming a certain amount of soy each day. And because soy is known to be a complete protein, it has helped lower people's cholesterol, and it is definitely recommended as a dietary substitute for higher fat animal products. Alright guys, so don't be afraid to eat soy, and I hope that I answered some of you guys' questions. I know I get questions and comments almost every single day about soy, and is it bad for you? Is it complete protein? Should you be eating it? Blah, blah, blah. So I hope that this kind of helped you guys out. Like I said, I will leave links below of some research that I did. I took a bunch of notes, just like was writing stuff down, because I'm like, I need to know if soy is bad for me, because people were scaring me. I'm like, ugh. Like, I'm not one who dislikes soy. So I have links down below for you guys to look at, and I hope that this video helped a little bit. I would get Hunter to do the outro, but he's sleeping. And he looks really cute right now. Let me show you guys. Oh, Hunter. Hunter. Oh, there you are. Hey, boy. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. I've noticed that a ton more people have been interacting with me down in the comments, and I absolutely love that. It makes my day when you guys comment on my videos. Let me know what you want to see more of. Let me know if this video has helped you guys in the slightest. Even if it hasn't helped you, Comment down below and let me know what I could have done better. Also, you guys, please make sure to hit that big red subscribe button. That way you guys are always up to date on my latest videos and you guys never miss time with Tayfit. I hope wherever you guys are going to be enjoying your weekend. Get up, get moving, get active, do whatever you need to do to stay positive and be happy, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.